here before. Knocking helplessly at the same old door. I can't do this anymore. 'Cause every move I make puts me one step back. With every breath that I take, I feel my eyesight fade to black. How can I win this war? I found my remedy at last, and now my guiding sword is shining. As my present becomes my past.
Bully Dog Coffee is craft roasted in small batches, with passion and purpose. Visit bullydogcoffeecompany.com and fetch some for yourself today. Bully Dog Coffee. Bold flavors for bold hearts.
Alrighty, everyone, welcome to the American Elite Series, round number 7 here tonight, Talladega, Alabama, playing host to round number 7. Welcome to Extreme SMTV's coverage as we get ready to go green flag racing here in just a little bit. As qualifying underway right now. And again tonight, can somebody lock themselves into the playoffs here tonight? Always a wild card here at Talladega Motor Speedway, and here we go. Yet again, 30 to 45 laps on a fuel tank. And again, the fuel window tonight is at 35 to 45 laps. Of course, stage number 1 going to be 25 laps in to this one here tonight. How will everybody feel as we work through what is sure to be a heck of a night here? And we close on the playoffs as well. Rapidly approaching the end of the regular season and the end of the playoffs. You got to think that through also as the field works their way through. And again, so far this year, we have had 6 different races. And man, oh man, have we wrapped up some great different winners. Charles Woods, Josh Connors, Tyler, Chuck, Joseph, Steven, and Dwayne all in the mix. Could it be somebody brand new going to victory lane here tonight and securing themselves a spot in the playoffs? Taking a look at that round of 12 right now. By points. Now, keep in mind the winds are going to move this around a little bit. This is going to be so interesting to how all this plays off into the playoffs here in Talladega. Such an important race here tonight for these drivers to get themselves ready for the playoffs here coming up. So again, we are almost to it. So again, in our way through. So right now, John Berry on that cut line. Keep in mind, to the playoffs. Aaron Gurwitz, first car out, tied right now. Gerwitz has got to be very careful with what he does here tonight. If you're Aaron Gerwitz, Patrick, and Todd Cry all outside looking in. Joseph Cosley right now. Now, Cosley's got to win. But interestingly enough, he is not locked in. Got to be top 25 in points to lock himself in. So there we go. No. Cosley's got to make it to the top 25 in points. Let's see where he's at. He's 21st. So that's going to be interesting how that works out with Cosley. But right now, we are just about ready for the Talladega 200 here tonight. Can it be somebody brand new going to victory lane here tonight? So Adam Matt's there, top of the charts. As we get ready to go, big thank you to Bully Dog Coffee as always, as well for all of their support coming on board with the channel. We made that announcement earlier today. And again, thank you to Bully Dog Coffee for all of their support also. We are about ready to turn them green flag racing. Checkered flag is out. You're in qualifying here tonight. Let's take a look at where we'll start this one. The field ready to go. Let's take a look at it. Row number 1 here from Talladega. That's going to be Adam Matz and Ray on the front row. Row number 2, that will be Paul Crum Rye and Mr. Mark Jenkins. Row number 3, John Berry and Joseph McWhorter. Row number 4, Jeff Yenish and Sam Maxwell. Charlie Woods, Patrick there as well. Row number 6, Tyler Sable and Mr. Dakota Floyd back there in 12th. Row number 7, Hunter Waters, Gary Cochran. Row number 8, Dwayne Hunt, Levi Poland, William Knopf, Richard Fletcher, Todd Cry, and Aaron Gerwitz. Right here, as well as Kyle and Gary May. Right there in the mix also, Chuck Sweeting, Jason Mullins. Right there also. So everybody is ready to go here tonight. And again, we'll continue to wrap up the qualifying here before we go green flag racing here in a moment in Alabama. The field kind of warming up here, getting double file. They'll do that to get everybody ready to go for the actual race here tonight. They'll do about 8 minutes of warm up while they do their warm up session. Let's see who we can talk to here. What we can talk about. The American Sim Racing League. Let's see. We're going to talk to. We'll be right back. We're going to go a quick commercial break. We come back, we'll be ready to go racing.
Bully Dog Coffee is craft roasted in small batches with passion and purpose. Visit bullydogcoffeecompany.com and fetch some for yourself today. Bully Dog Coffee. Bold flavors for bold hearts.
Friday back here as we work our way through this drafting practice here tonight. So drafting practice, you see the 7 back there in the middle of carnage and chaos right now in this draft practice we got going on. Again, just a little bit of warm up for these cars. 75 laps, your main event here tonight in the Talladega 200. But while they continue to try to work everything out, very important for these guys here to run this draft practice. William Knopf right there in the 09. Alongside the 9, there's the 09 working his way by. 57, they're in that group also in this drafting practice. And we're going to have a very interesting night, I feel like. That's Dakota Floyd you're looking at. Can he get up there and get it done? What about the 11 of Tyler? Tyler right there in that 11 machine. He's going to have an opportunity at it here tonight. On board with Tyler while they work on their practice here. That's another car that can get himself in. Aaron Gerwitz in the 8. He's right there on the cut bubble. He needs something impressive to happen as well. All these race cars that are just right there on that cut line. Here in the Talladega 200 here tonight. And again, that is what we battle. Playoff time, when it gets right down to it for the playoffs. How do you figure out what you need to do? Right? How do you manage it? That is my thing. As they continue to work through 4 minutes remaining in their practice session here tonight. So again, a lot of talk about the practice sessions and what you need to do here tonight. As we'll get ready to turn them loose here in just a moment. Now 4 minutes and 42 seconds going forward here. So cars will come to pit road. And we will get ready to turn them loose. So I'm going to take a break in the booth for just a moment. Then when we come back, we're ready to go for round number 7 here tonight in the Talladega 200. All right, back here as we are finally ready. We're going to line them up and go green. How would the playoff picture look when we go racing here tonight and then when we leave Talladega? Just a few races remain. It is time to get it done here. Man, this is going to be very interesting here. The field will get lined up. And, of course, we'll line them up and then we'll turn them loose. And here we go. Adam right there needs to get it done here tonight. He would like to lock himself into the playoffs here. Can Adam pull it off? What about Ray, Dwayne, William, Jeff? All a part of this Paul Crum ride right there. Jerry Cochran, Joseph McWhorter, Josh Berry, Tyler, Chuck, Sweeting right there as well, as everybody is ready to go. Thank you for coming out. Let's enjoy a Sunday night full of racing here on Extreme Sim TV. This is going to be very, very, very fun as we get ready to turn them loose. See this field of race cars lined up and ready to go. Take care of your race car early on. Get through first stage one, and then it's a battle to the end here in a moment. But here we go. We'll begin rolling. So the cars will start rolling down here tonight. 8 there, the 9 up here ready to go. The 46 machine alongside ready to go here tonight. What is it going to take Adam and Ray on the front row of this one? We are ready. 2 by 2, there is a 3 just behind those two guys. That is Paul Crum ride. We know he's a good plate racer. Can he get up here and get it done? Man, this is going to be very fun to watch. The 74 Barry. That is John Barry, Joseph McWhorter in the 73 right there in the mix also. Starting up near the front here. So ready to go. Adam, to bring them down. Are you guys ready? Get in front, or Jessica and chat. Let's go, Todd. Let's see if Todd can get it done here tonight. We are ready, though. It will be 75 big ones here tonight. Adam brings them down. Here we go. From high above the start-finish line. Green, green, green. Coming to green, we are rolling here at Talladega Super Speedway. The field will roar to right as they come past the start-finish line to start this one here tonight. McWhorter already sliding back into 73. See him on the top side, that outside lane already starting to wiggle wobble around the 11 up there as well. The 46. On board, you see Jenkins. Nice run. See this pack, nice job, 2 by 2. Adam continuing to lead. Adam continuing to lead right now. Paul Crum right going to fall down in second to complete lap number 1. So lap number 1 in the books here tonight. That was quick, right? Quick and easy getting lap number 1 underway. And there is where you start to work your way around here. There's that 74 ride right there in that third car in the line. Going to be John Barry trying to move his way back to the back bumper of Paul Crum ride. But right now, that top side's starting to gather some momentum. Here we go. Bray with a little bit of help. Nice and easy down the top side. The 33 right there behind him. That's Mark Jenkins. Nice run for Mark. On board right here, the top side really starting to pull ahead here. Now the 46 machine and Ray will jump down to the bottom. Give Mark the run on the top. He'll get the race lead. Again, switching these top few machines back and forth here is exactly what you want to see here. They'll start to maneuver back and forth. Now Mark taking the race lead. Adam back here in line also in the 9. Adam right there in the line near the tail of the field. On board with Adam. That's the 9. Started up front on the pole. Now he'll slide in the line back to 6 now. Is that top side rolling with the 93 and the 99 of Sam Maxwell. Both those drivers working well together on the top, beginning to roll forward. This is what we expect all race along 2 lanes of traffic here tonight. And again, exactly what you expect to see. Nice run. Both sides right now. So both lanes equally as far as speed goes. The 73 continuing to lead the top lane around here. That is Joseph McWhorter continuing to lead that top side. Both sides still 2 by 2 as they roll down the back straightaway. The Harpoon Designs machine of the 73 and McWhorter going to edge out ahead alongside here for the race lead. I think this is where we start to get kind of interested in what we see. McWhorter coming in on the inside of the playoffs. 5 points right now. But would like to see himself lock himself in. McWhorter came in 36 to the good. John Berry, though, on that cut line. So Berry could easily lock himself in. So John Berry right there trying to do what he can to lock himself in here tonight. 5 laps complete. The scheduled 75-70 to go. You see it here tonight. Field continuing to hold tight down the front straightaway down the short chute, headed for the tri-oval section. Back across the start-finish line yet again. 6 laps on the board. Up front, Sam Maxwell will take over the race lead. Sam leads. Help right there from the 93 machine. He hasn't seemed the best season either. That is Patrick right there behind him. Patrick mid run to the bottom. Nice run by Pat. Patrick there jumps to the inside line. He is outside the playoffs by 5 coming into the night. That could be interesting for him. What do you do? Nice and easy does it. 6-75 complete here tonight. The 11 going to jump out to the outside lane. That's the custom number 11/33 of Mark Jenkins right there leading the top side now. He'll come around the outside. Big push coming. Right now, nice and calm, at least early on in this one. So nice and calm. It is 8 on the board. This time by a 75 here tonight. Patrick leads. Mark second. McWhorter third. 3 or 4 cars keeping it straight and clean here very early on. You've got a long way to go. These drivers know that. Lap 25 going to be their first stage break. Nice work. So again, still 2x2, no real big moves. As long as you stay, 3 wide, watch out, one car gonna get shuffled out of line. I was about to say, oh man, got shuffled out there for a moment. Nice job on the board. Now, you keep it 2x2 or single file, that you'll be in good shape, right? As they work right on by. So right now, nice racing at the moment. Now, field hanging tight at the moment. This race continuing to do what they can. Right here, double file out front. Double file at the front of the field. Early on here, again, stage lap 25 here tonight. So hard to watch. In on the board. How do you maneuver these race cars early in this one to get to the end of it, right? So now up front, we get back in line once again. About the first 2 or 3 cars gonna separate away. That's Ray leading the front of the field here. Great run for Ray out front with Adam right there behind him. Topside coming. That's Dakota Floyd leading the top there in the 57. Great job. Man, what a night we have seen already. All Adam back here. 57 leading the way right now. That's Dakota Floyd. Leading with Ray right there alongside. And that is so interesting to watch. As that double file up front, there is Ray. Right there with Dakota Floyd. Those two gonna lead right now. 46-57 duo. 2 cars that could desperately use a shot in the playoffs. Taking a look. Down the back straight away. You see the top lane starting to move. That's Jenkins back there trying to get a big push to the 72 of Jerry Cochran. Cochran gonna nose out ahead here in 3 and 4. He's got plenty of help right now. The 31 coming to him as well. Or excuse me, the 91 of Levi. A little bit behind them, some 2 and 3 wide moments. Jeff Yenish back here trying to figure out what he needs to do with Pat as well. Meyer deeper in the pack. Oh, a block nearly gone wrong. Todd Cry had the run. Pat tried to slide in the line, and that car nearly got turned around. So again, 2x2x2. Grayson Jade Photography on board that 72 of Cochran. Cochran going to move the top. He's got help with him. The Gulf 91 of Poland. 2x2 here tonight. Down the back straightaway we go. Cochran right there as well. So again, 14 on the board this time by. We've been green since the start here tonight. Continuing to look towards the first stage here at lap 25 coming to an end. McWhorter Todd, Charlie Woods. Right there as well. Meanwhile, everybody in line up front, holding on. 14 on the board this time by. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Great racing overall. See Ray up here near the front as well. Go to Floyd. McWhorter, we got problems. Cars around. On the apron, 2 cars going to go sliding off the racing surface. One of them being Richard Fletcher. No caution here. Both on the apron. Adam involved in this one as well. Adam, nowhere to go. He'll slide down through the asphalt paved area. Both cars off, but no caution. We stay green. Now the 7 up high. He'll scramble up top. Yenish there as well. Jerry Cochran. The 7 in the outside wall for a moment. Got to be careful here. That's Hunter Waters going a lap down. Everybody will scramble by Hunter. A little less than 10 to go in stage number 1 here tonight. 3 wide behind them. Big moves coming. That's the 19 of Dwayne Hunt. Trying to move the top. Top of 3 wide. Looking for a lane. Again, working their way through. 16 on the board here tonight. Working 2 by 2 by 2. Right now 3 wide. Hello. Up front, though, Cochran continuing to lead. McWhorter and Levi, what's up? Bully Dog Coffee Company right there, 17 on the board. Big move down the front straightaway here tonight. Out front, McWhorter. Problems. I sound like Dale Jr. right now, but trouble out of turn 2. The 09 of William Knopf somehow saves that 09. But the caution waves here tonight. Take a look. Oh, the 19 gets turned sideways. And a couple of more are going to get wrapped up into it. Adam with a look at the save out of William. Holy cow. Go on board here with William. Wow. What a save. See the contact up in front. Oh, the 19 gets into it. Look at Adam, and what a save. He was headed for the outside wall, and he will grab, or William, what a save, man. Holy moly. See if we can talk to him here. That's going to be a candidate for the save of the night. Out of William Knopf. Hey, William, Matt up here in the booth, you got a copy?
Yeah.
Holy moly. What a save, buddy.
Yeah, thank you. That really caught me off guard. I was trying to just ride around the back to avoid that stuff and almost got caught up into it still.
Well, the car was pointed left, then pointed back at the wall, and somehow you didn't nosedive into the fence.
Yeah. Guess that's some good driving on my part. Thank God.
All right, man. Well, good news. A little preliminary report. Doesn't look like you got a ton of damage. You're coming down to the end of the stage here. Get the car looked at. And good thing is it's Talladega. You can get back up there, man.
Yeah, I was going to try to move up and get some stage points, so we'll see what happens once we go back to green here.
Yes, sir, man. Best of luck.
Thank you.
All right. Mr. Knopf will bring them back. Now, 18 on the board. My educated guess is we're going to get back to green before a couple cars going to short pit here. We should be no kidding, dude. Whoa, doggy, that's for sure. We should be theoretically going back to green before the end of the stage. So we still got to figure out a stage winner. Of course, a big shout out to Bully Dog Coffee in the chat. We announced it today. If you missed it, partnership with Bully Dog Coffee, Extreme Sim TV. Head on over to Bully Dog Coffee right now, over to their website for your great cup of coffee, or great coffee. And don't forget to use XSTV10 for 10% off your order. And thank you to those guys again so much. You can read more about it here on the Extreme Sim TV Facebook page. And thank you to Bully Dog for coming on board. And we will see what we got. The field gets ready to turn him loose when he's on the board. So again, folks, we should, in theory, again, we're theorizing here, as I tend to do. We're going to get a restart here. If I go back over here, looking through those playoff points, and look at who needs it the most. Gerwitz on the outside looking in. Let's take a look at a few of these drivers that I want to point out here. Aaron Gerwitz right now coming to the end of the stage. He needs points in the worst way. And right now he is P10 for the restart. So, John Barry right there. There's so many cars that could use a good luck here. See Barry right up near the front. Ray as well in the middle of that battle for that playoff slot as we near the end of the regular season. And with that being said, I'm going to step out of the booth just a second, grab a drink of water here, and when we come back, we should be ready to go for the stage end here tonight. 20 of 75, 25 going to be the end of the stage. All right, ready to go back at it here. 20 of 75 in the books. Lap 25, the end of stage. Again, we award the top 10 in position stage points here tonight. It's going to be a short run, and if we get a yellow, that should be it for the stage as well. So Paul Crumwhite and Ray going to be on the front row for this restart that will bring us to hopefully the end of the stage here. Here in the American Elite Series. Here live on Extreme Sim TV. Getting ready to go. First of two in the doubleheader Sunday. Ready to go. Out of turn number 4. Let's get ready to go racing. Here we go. Field coming at it right now. Let's get ready to do it. Paul brings them down. Green flag in the air. Paul right there along with Jerry. Great run by Jerry. Jeff Yenish, Joseph McWhorter. Right there in the top 5 as well as we work across the line here. Now big move for the 73. Joseph McWhorter going to jump to the bottom. Should have help coming. Ooh, the 72 of Cochran. He is out to lunch. He's up top. That's not where you want to be. And he'll fall outside the top 10. That is not good for Jerry Cochran. Outside the top 10. He needs to figure out a way to get back up there. Stage points, again, oh so important. The 91 of Levi Poland. He's got help from the 3 right here of Paul Crumry. Another plate legend on her hands. We know the history of Paul Crumry, right? Back to the earliest days of Extreme Sim TV with the Crow's Nest, everything that went on with just strictly freight racing. Paul, very good, and right now, sitting inside the top 7. McWhorter continuing to lead. McWhorter out front. He's got the 89 of Jeff Yenish. Yenish needs to get something done. Carter's out of shape. Hang on to it, boys. We don't want to see that yellow. That would bring the stage to an end prematurely. But right now, McWhorter out front and top line starting to roll. Here comes the 46 with Ray. Up top with Help on board. Ray's up top holding on right now. Trying to get Help. He'll slide in the line. There's the 40 machine of Charlie Woods. Look at Woods moving through. 69 right there as well. 23 on the board of 75. They'll scramble into 1 and 2. The 57 of Dakota Floyd. That's that DuPont machine trying to figure out a way. He needs to hang tight right where he's at. He's got Paul Crumry closing. 73, 89 linked up good out front. It will be 24 on the board. 2 to go in the stage this time by. Nice work, Jason Mullins back there as well. One car on the apron here. Hang on to it. Levi Poland trying to hold on to the top 10. Todd Cry trying to get into the top 10. A distinct little gap there. First 11 cars. 24 on the board. 2 to go in the stage. There comes the 74, John Barry. Got a couple of car links he's got to make up here on the top side. You get up there alongside the 73 of Joseph McWhorter and Jeff Yenish. Those two looking to be pretty well connected to one another. McWhorter leading. 3 wide. Watch out. Field working their way through the tri-oval. Nice job. Yenish. Barry, Dakota, Paul, Charlie, Aaron, and yellow's out. There it is. That'll end the stage. And John Barry will get called. Nope, McWhorter going to get the stage. Barry will be second. Yenish will be third. Dakota, Paul Crumwhite, Aaron Gerwitz, Charlie Woods, Ray, Patrick, and Levi inside that top 10. But Joseph McWhorter will get stage number 1 here tonight. Great job for McWhorter. He will officially win stage number 1 by just a scotch. Everybody else will slide back. That will end the first stage. Wow. So there we go. Stage number 1 in the books. Oh, man. So there we rock and roll. And caution's out. $26 on the board. Caution is out. Alrighty, before we go back green, we here at Extreme Sim TV would like to do something a little bit special here tonight. I'd like to wish my little furry nephew happy birthday. Happy birthday, Rome, bud. He is, what, 9 today? Yeah, 9. So happy birthday, Rome. From us here at Extreme Sim TV, and I'm sure Bully Dog down there, puppies will wish you a happy birthday as well. So we'll get ready to go once again. Talladega 200 here tonight. Ready to go back at it. As we get ready to go. My allergies are killing me, bro. I promise you guys, I'm not crying. It's my allergies over here. Jeez almighty, I need some Claritin or something. So 28 on the board, stage 1 in the books. Here tonight. And we'll get ready to go back green. 28 on the board, this time by. So 75 here is your race distance. Here we go. This should be one heck of a restart here. Ready to rock and roll. And this should be good. 28 on the board. Field coming to green. This time by. Here we go. Ready to rock and roll. 28 on the board. Let's go. And let's see. Richard Fletcher going to get out front and lead the way. $29 on the board. And they'll work their way through. $29 of 30 complete 2x2 right now. It will be Joseph McWhorter continuing to lead here tonight as we're back underway. Now the run to the end of this one begins. Man, oh man, yes, this will be interesting. So, 30 on the board at this time by. And problems, it's the big one at Talladega. Oh no. And Adam, I think, gets through, but one I saw that didn't. Aaron Gerwitz involved. First big one tonight. Let's take a look. Gerwitz going around. Let's take a look here at what happened to bring the caution out at lap 30. One car just getting turned around. Look at this. Nowhere for Gerwitz to go. The 21, nowhere to go. The 90, nowhere to go. And they're all pile them up. And that Silverback Solutions machine going to be all torn up here. And there we go. Out. Out right now. Caution. Faith or forward. There we have it. And we'll see what we've got. As we go for it. Here tonight. Go on pit road, 31 on the board. Time by. $31 on the board. Time by. So again, we'll look for the restart in just a moment. Cars to pit road right here. Everybody will begin their pit stops in a moment. Sorry about that, folks. I'm going to have to try to do some more medicine. I'll be right back. My apologies. If I can get this allergies under control real quick before we go back green. All right, back here once again, ready to go one more time as the field is coming to green this time by. Ray right there alongside Joseph, Jerry, Chuck right there in the mix also. 33 on the board of 75 as we are ready to go. Jason Mullins up there near the front. Jeff Yenish, Dakota Floyd, William Knopf, John Berry, Adam back here. After all of that craziness, ready to go once again. Aaron Gerwitz. Car seems to still be rolling, but he's one lap down. His chances of winning here tonight greatly diminished here tonight. Meanwhile, Mullins will lead. Ray Joseph right there, ready to go. The field will come to green. 34 on the board. Mullins out front, leading, ready to go. Jerry Cochran right there in line. Talladega 200 is ready to go back to green here tonight.
Green.
Field back to green once again. 33 on the board here tonight. 75 with Mullins pulling away. Mullins pulling away early on. Great run for Mullins here. And again, he'll get up front, try to pull that car away from the field. 2 by 2 behind him. We see no other green flag running early. Then we had the stage caution and then another big one right after that. So we'll see how these guys approach. There's a 75-51 right there as well. How do you approach this? This is going to be the $1 million question. How do you approach all of this here tonight? McWhorter right there near the front as well. There's McWhorter leading the way. Chuck right there in the line with him. Those two continuing to hang tight out front. Again, easier said than done, right? Trying to figure out what you need to do here. Top line starting to back up. That's Crumry, a part of that top line starting to back up here. Down the back straightaway here. Paul Crumry right there in the 3. Backing up. Now he's going to get split, put in the middle. That's not where you want to be. 21 going to come to his bank bumper. Todd Cry going to give him a little bit of help here. Can Todd work his way forward? Todd trying to ease his way forward, doing a good job through the middle right now. He's got a little bit of help with him. Joseph continuing to lead the charge out front. Nice run. So zoomed in here tonight. There's the 73 of McWhorter. Mullins. There's the 93. Todd right there in line also trying to move. Dakota Floyd. There's the 21 of Todd right to the back bumper of Patrick there in the 93 ride. It's going to be so interesting to how they approach each and every lap here on forward. With Joseph McWhorter continuing to lead. Chuck right there behind him. Great work. Yenish. McWhorter. 37 on the board. Nice work right now. 38 this time by. McWhorter continuing to lead out front. So McWhorter continuing to lead the charge here. Joseph McWhorter over the field. 2 by 2 behind him. Levi. Rye. Trying to move his way forward at the moment also. Great run for Cry. Joseph, command the race lead right now. Be on board. Cars down the back straightaway. Right on top of one another. Jeff Yenish right there in the mix also. Yenish hanging on. 2 by 2 with McWhorter out front. Nice work. We keep it rolling here. 38 on the board, a 75 here tonight. That's the way we set at the moment. 2 by 2 out front. Paul Crumry continuing to lead right now by a couple of car lengths over the 93 of Patrick. That gap remains about the same. Those two now working that inside line well together at the moment. Again, that inside line working their way through. Be here on board right now as they work the bottom. Everybody up front just rolling that inside lane. We're going to go crank it up for a minute and let you listen in to some of the sights and sounds of Talladega. All right, back here we continue to roll at Talladega Super Speedway. Both lanes of traffic right now. And out front, it is pretty calm right now with Charlie Woods taking over that race lead with Paul Crumry right there in line. You see mostly everybody in the pack single file right now. That's crazy to me how the single file of this field has stayed here for the last little bit here at Talladega, really working together. I think everybody's really trying to get to the end of this thing, if at all possible here. With 43 being on the board and Charlie Woods leading, 3 wide behind him now. It's going to get a little dicey. Not too bad. They got plenty of room to do it. They're not all bunched up. When you're 3 wide, 3 or 4 rows deep, that's when the problems tend to arise. Luckily for the guys out front, they got a little bit of room to do it and doing it relatively safely. If you look at Charlie Woods, Paul Crumry, Paul knows what he's doing. He's been here and done that. But so has Charlie Woods here. Everybody up here inside the top 5 at least really do know what they are doing when it comes to this type of thing. And man, great racing so far. That's the way everybody sits at the moment. So again, so interesting. Still works their way through. So right now, everybody hanging on. Woods out front, continuing to lead at the moment. There is something playing in the background. So again, 45 on the board right now. Paul Crumry hanging on. 45, Charlie Woods. Patrick Eating. Big Warder continuing to hang on. Jumperry, Todd Cry, Tyler, Waters, Dakota, back to 10th. Yenish running around in 11th right now. So you look at somebody like Yenish here, trying to work his way forward. A great opportunity here tonight to lock himself in the playoffs. That could be huge for him. 46 on the board. Woods continuing to lead up here. Still single file at the moment. See, that's the 40. All right there on the back bumper. What does it mean to have the experience of a Paul Crumry all over the back bumper here and keeping pushing? That's the thing for Paul. He is just absolutely pushing for all it's worth. Keep those two stable out front. Yeah. And that's the way we run right now. Seven, Charlie Woods. Right there as well as Chuck. Todd. Jeff Yenish right there in line also. Yenish doing everything he possibly can. But again, everybody keeping it calm at the moment. So we keep it calm right now. Woods doing everything possible way right now. 47 on the board. We can continue to sneak through. 40 on the board. Time by. And right now, who have such a great job to kind of not pull away, but hold on to that race lead. Don't get too far behind. Kind of setting the line. Hardest thing to do right now is just keep everything rolling. And 48 on the board. Patrick Hall. 49 this time by. Again, right now, right down the line. So again, coming to roughly 25 to go. What a battle we Woods, Chuck, Barry, Fry, Tyler, Hunter, Dakota, William, Jason, Levi, Kyle, Gary May, Adam back there in line also. Again, we're about 18 laps into this thing. Going to be tight, but I do believe we're going to need a green flag stop before the end of this one. What do you do here? 50 on the board. 35 to 40 laps here on fuel. They're about 20 laps into this. 25 to go. So we're going to need a late race stop here if we stay green. Everybody will have to make a pit stop late in this one, but you don't want to go down too early and go down without the help. That's the other issue, is they cross the stripe this time by. So again, you got to time this perfectly when you actually hit pit road. 25 to go here tonight. Or again, 25 to go. Tyler, Waters, Dakota, Jeff, William, Jason, by Kyle, Gary, Adam back there as well. 51 on the board. The Adam right there in 17. Holding nice and easy. So again, everybody keep calm. $75. So continuing up front, they'll run pretty much single file right now around the Talladega Super Speedway. Continuing to be single file right now. Visions, right? How do you handle it? Single file, 52 on the board. What a race week, all evening long. Early. But he continues to be very much single file right now, knowing we got green flag stops coming up at the end of this thing. I think that's the majority of the reason we see them single file right now. And it's so interesting to watch how these guys handle themselves single file, knowing we got green flag stops coming up. All right, we can continue to stay 2 by 2 right now. So interesting how this is working out here tonight. Again, Woods continuing to lead right now. the Charlie Woods, Paul Crumry in the top few vehicles right now out front, coming to what will be 20 to go next time by. It would be a big deal for Woods if he can keep this car right where it's at to the end of this race. Think about it this way. You got Crumry up front, Crumry in second, and Woods also back there. Both of those guys needing everything. Woods right now at plus 20 in the playoffs. What's up, Brian Shoemaker, everybody? You guys ready to go here in a little bit? It's going to be interesting. How does this play out? Now, it is, I don't know. Like, you look at the playoff picture, we just talked about some of the guys that need a win to get in, but then you look at it and you know 25 laps on the fuel for most of the front pack. All these guys, they're going to have to come to pit road, and it's going to be a late race stop. This is going to be one of those scenarios where you get on pit road and you do not make a mistake. Strategy call is going to be interesting. When do you come down here tonight? Gerwitz 11 laps down. His night came not so well after that incident earlier. But Charlie Woods leading. Now you're going to see a little bit of side-by-side racing right now. They're getting tired of riding around. Two by two. Todd Cry going to get a push here. So Todd getting a push. So Todd, big push. Mullins right there as well. They'll slide down in the line. Todd Cry continuing to lead right now. He'll take the race lead up front. Jason Mullins, Charlie Woods right there. 34 on the tank of Mullins. So, when do you hit pit road? Man, oh man. This is turning directly into a pit road turnout here. When do you hit pit road? You got to be thinking in that front pack. Who is going to lead the party down? Coda, William, Joseph, John, Tyler, Hunter, Jeff, Levi right there as well. And again, 17 to go this time by. You're going to be all the strategy. You have got to put that car on pit road perfectly when you do with a group that will stay with you. Looking through this pack right now, and I'm not seeing any real movement out of the front 5 or 6 cars to indicate pit road. Nobody going down just yet. We've got 19 on the lead lap. See the 72 of Jerry at the tail end of the field. He may be in the best spot because he can see everything happening in front of him, right? It's a lot harder if you're the leader up here of Jason, trying to predict what the guys behind you are going to do. If you're at the tail of the field, you can pretty much come when you want because you got a little bit of time to look when the bigger group's coming down. And can you get down safely? The other question you can kind of evaluate, knowing it's going to be a late race stop like this. 36 on the board for your leader. So he can go estimated another 10 laps. Now the others, that's going to be a little different. Going to be tight for some of these cars. Oh boy. Oh boy. Can anybody make it on fuel? That's my other big question. With 35 to 40 laps as your estimated window, can somebody squeeze it out? So the situation, Jason out front burning the most. He's got 37 on fuel. Todd Todd back here's got 29 on this tank right now. So he would have to make it 45 laps. I don't see anybody that would be able to like do more than 45. The lowest number would be Dwayne Hunt. He's all by himself though, so he's going to be burning more fuel. I don't see anybody making it to the end without stopping here with 15 to go. Oh boy. Goes to McWhorter. Right there in that in 73. Can McWhorter hold on? In the 9th. On board with McWhorter. $15 to go. Todd right there as well into second, coming down to 14 to go. Going to be kind of, I don't want to say, I don't see any big moves coming right now. He'll recycle pit road. Now again, you cycle pit road, that gets dangerous as well. Right? Because if you don't watch what you're doing, very easy to get ran in the back of coming to pit road. Or run into someone. Hunt back there in 7th. Out of 4. Does anybody commit that time? No. So another time around. So your race leader is going to get hit 40 on the tank this time. And he's out front leading, which means he's running the most fuel of the bunch. Chuck and William back here side by side. That is interesting at this stage. $13 to go with Mullins out front. Mullis, excuse me, out front leading. So, William going to slot down into 3rd. And off right here. Nice job. Let's see, anybody going to elect to come down here? Nobody that time. Boy, this is going to be so interesting. I am telling you. Nobody does it. Oh boy. Oh boy. Working our way through. It's like a ticking time bomb here till pit stops. Down the back straightaway again, and you see the field all single file. No one poking out of line right now. That is a pretty good indicator that we're getting ready to see cars dive to pit road. Coming by this time by. Anybody this time? No. Owens 42 on this tank. Getting closer and closer to that 45 number that some of these cars would have to hit. Owens might be on an island of his own. 11 to go. Could this be a fuel mileage race at Talladega? This would be huge if that turns out to be the case. You can save all the fuel you want riding the line, but eventually you got to go try to win the thing anyhow. It doesn't really matter how you approach it. It comes down to the same thing. Eventually you got to hit the go pedal. You cannot hit the go pedal for now, but that's for now. Mullins is going to come through again. Put 43 this time by. And he's coming down. Here comes Mullis. The 21 coming with him. Anybody else? Oh boy. A group of about 5-6 cars down pit road with 11 to go. Okay. Here we go. Look to see how they come out of pit road when they do. Here we go. Cars exiting pit road. You got to stay bunched up if you can. Couple of cars going to have some pit stop problems. And lose that pack. Oh boy. Now, back up to speed. Back to the race leader of Woods. It was 43 when they came, and here comes the leaders. One car of Woods by himself. He's got one car with him. That's not what you want. Woods with a second car with him. Hopefully they can blend into the pack that pitted a lap before. Keep an eye on Woods here. Down pit road, he's got one other car with him. That's going to be interesting. Floyd will take over the race lead side by side with the 74 of Barry. Now, how long does this pack of cars stay out? Out of turn number 4. 74 will grab the race lead. He's going to go way high there. Big move up to the top of the racetrack. I don't know what his plan is here. Out of 4, this pack of cars is going to stay out. Now, Levi right there in that pack, 2 and 3 wide. Back here around 13th, that's 4 cars lined up, so they are linked up here. Meanwhile, Tyler will take over the race lead with 8 to go. And they're about another 4 laps away from them having to pit out front. 8 to go here tonight. The 11 leads of Tyler. 8 laps to go. Here from Talladega. Talladega 200. Coming down to it. Out of 4. Nobody out of the front pack coming down yet. Hunter Waters, Jeff Yanish right there. What a move for Jeff could be here tonight. 7 to go. Did not expect this to be a fuel mileage race here tonight. But that is exactly what we have on our hands. You see that first group that stopped, Todd Cry, 24 seconds back from the lead pack. Right now in the lead pack, we got about 10 of them. They're a little bit separated here. Out through turns 3 and 4 yet again. Anybody this time knows they stay out again. Coming down to it, they're going to wait to the last moment here to hit pit road. Man, oh man, 40 on the board. Last time by, they ran a 50.5 to that second pack that's already pitted, 49.99 of 4. This pack of 4 is faster. That is already pitted here. The 11 out front leading. And I think if you stay out like this, you're painting yourself in a big box here. At least just check the lap times. The guys that already pitted so much faster. 5 to go. This is 5 to go here. They would have to go 45 laps to get to the end. Last time by, again, that pack, first pack that's already pitted, 49.986, faster than the lead pack. Levi right there as well. Tyler, meanwhile, leading. So if this goes out the way it sets right now, Todd and the 21 would assume the race lead if these guys hit pit road and they get by them. 4 to go this time by. All right, 4 to go. 41 on their take. Are they going to try to make it all the way here? I don't see any way they go 45 laps. Gary May might be in the best position. He's got to go 44. 5 to go. Man, oh man, oh man. So keep that in mind. Gary May, Jeff Yenish, those two have a lap extra of fuel in the tank. 4 laps to go. Tyler out front leading. Let's look at pit road this time through. Oh boy. High above out of turn number 4. 3 to go. They stay out. Mark at 42 on their tanks. Are these guys going to make it 45 laps on a tank of fuel? Estimated tank was 35 to 40. Man, this is going to be utterly close. 2 laps to go. If they can make it here, remember Yenish has an extra lap of fuel in the tank in the 89. Last time by, 51, 8, 9, 3. They are definitely saving as much fuel as they can here. Coming to 2 to go. Looking at speed here. They're in the 189 bracket. They are not pushing this car at all. 189. Take a look here at this pack over here. Oh man, oh man, oh man. That second pack about 13 mile an hour faster. Last time by 52. Oh boy, this is going to be big. Todd right there, 20 seconds back, too far back to do anything. Meanwhile, up near the front, we're starting to race here. Tyler out front. They are literally going about 8 to 9 mile an hour slower than you normally would. Now picking back up the pace. They're coming to the white flag. You gotta go. 43 on the board. Again, Jeff going to be in the best position with a lap extra of fuel. Here we go. 1 to go at Talladega. Out of turn number 4 through the tri-oval right now to see the white flag. And look at Jeff Yenish using that extra lap of fuel to really get on it now. Yenish will take over the race lead. 43 on the board. The 43 on the tank for Jeff. Oh man, the 2 guys out front with a little bit extra fuel. Here comes the 11 of Tyler back underneath. We'll try to keep an eye on everybody up front. This pack kind of falling apart here. Here we go down the back straightaway. Tyler, Jeff Yenish, 2 by 2. Hunter Waters right there. Gary May all right here as well. Through 3 and 4. Tyler going to edge out ahead. Tyler trying to hang on with the fuel he's got. He's got the 7 of Waters behind him. Waters, big push. Tyler going to pull ahead. Here comes Waters to the outside. Hunter Waters will pull out of line. To the stripe. They'll make contact. Beating and banging through wide. And it is going to be Waters getting the win as they wreck at the stripe. But Hunter Waters, 44 laps on a tank of fuel. Holy cow. Take a look at this as they cross the stripe 2 by 2. Just like that. We'll go back and take a look at it again here. I cannot believe this. Great job. 44 laps by Hunter Waters. We'll slow it down here. Contact right there. There was the initial contact between the two. You see 2 by 2. And coming to the stripe. Holy cow. We'll wait for him to get in frame here. But just by that much. Wow. Holy cow. So Hunter Waters. Victory lane here tonight. What a battle to the end. Teammates there between the 11 and the 7. Hunter Waters, Matt in the booth. You got a copy.
I hear you loud and clear, man.
I guess my first question is, how in the world did y'all pull a tank of fuel off that far?
I don't know. I ran out about 50 feet after the start finish line, so shout out Pat for the pushback to the start finish line on that one.
Well, man, you and your teammate battled it out, door contact, and by like a half a tire, you got it.
Yeah, Tyler and I have a small history now at plate tracks going back and forth. Me and him in first and second place, trading wins and runner-up. So I'll take this one, put it on my side, jack up another point on that battle there. But it's a lot of fun. Tyler thankfully had just enough fuel to lead those last few laps. I was able to kind of fall behind him. If the roles were reversed, I would have ran out and Tyler would have won far and away probably. So I appreciate that, and good teamwork. Glad we could get first and second.
There we go. Great job by you and AW Motorsports, man. What a job.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. It's definitely shout out to Tyler. Shout out Fletch for hanging around. All the sponsors of the league. You up in the booth, Law Chevrolet. Uh, just a lot of fun. I'm glad I had to miss a couple weeks just because I had to go to a wedding. Was out of town. Nothing kind of lined up for about 3 weeks there. So I'm really glad to kind of come back and mark it with a win.
There you go, man. Congratulations, Hunter.
Yep. Thank you, sir.
All right, Hunter Waters, everybody. Victory Lane here at Talladega tonight. Hunter Waters, what a win. Let's talk to his teammate, Tyler. All right, let's see. There's Tyler. Tyler, you got a copy of me, buddy.
Yes, sir.
Well, you missed it by half a tire to your teammate.
I know that's the second time he's done that to me. I'm going to have to employ the wreckers or checkers mentality here next time.
You might have to, Brad Keselowski and Carl Edwards him through the trial next time.
Right, exactly.
Well, man, nevertheless, P2 finish here tonight. I know you wanted to win, but great teamwork between the two. Great job saving enough fuel to even get there.
Yeah, that was the name of the game there on the second half of that race, was to just stay on that bottom line in traffic, save as much as you can, and then everyone just kind of got out of our way because I guess they were even shorter than what we were. But yeah, thankfully we were able to get across the line and get a 1-2 finish for the team.
Yeah, man, that was impressive without a doubt. Dude. That was crazy.
Yeah, that we've done a couple of these. If our other teammates were here, like it could have been beneficial to had pit early to make up that time with everybody slowing down. But since it was just us two today, plus Richard was helping us out too, it was just take what you can get.
Yes, sir, man. Well, again, congratulations. P2 here tonight, buddy.
Thank you, sir.
All right, man. We'll see you soon.
Great, thanks.
Tyler, with that great battle there, that was absolutely insane. Let's talk to Jeff. Jeff, Matt in the booth, you got a copy.
Hey, got you, man.
All right, well, I had you picked there the final few laps. I realized you had about a lap more fuel than the guys in front, so I thought you may be able to go a little bit harder at the end. Unfortunately, the teammates got you.
Yeah, I had Gary behind me. We're teammates, and we both were saving a bunch of gas. We had enough. We got lined up there on the top line, and we just couldn't get hooked up for whatever reason. He couldn't suck up to my bumper, and I was pretty much just holding even with those guys. I was fortunate to actually get third because I know Kyle went down to the bottom lane to help out Hunter and Tyler. But yeah, it was a good finish. Glad we had a clean finish to it. Probably a little boring for the broadcast with us running single file for 40 laps, but it was fun behind the wheel at least.
Yes, sir, man. Well, that was just a ton of fun. Dude, Jeff, that was great to watch.
I'm glad to hear it.
All righty, man.
I'll take the third. I'm happy with that.
Well, again, we'll leave Talladega here tonight. What a war. We'll talk a little bit about the playoffs for a minute, if you don't mind, while we sit here. Of course, you already in the yellow, but so many guys I kind of felt like had an opportunity tonight, and how it worked out. With just teammates working together, how hard we saw them fight really hard to try to, be that guy that got locked in off of the win here. And of course, Waters getting it done. And really, if you look at it in that situation, for the team that won the race, man, I'm sure as a league admin and everything else, you'll agree, and as a team guy, you'll agree. Pretty much was a perfect situation with Waters getting it because Tyler was already sitting in decent position, plus 30.
Yeah, Hunter's pretty much was in a must-win situation, I think, because he's missed a couple races with stuff he's had going on, and he's had some bad luck in several other races. So I'm sure he's thrilled to get the win. He should be in the playoffs at this point, assuming he makes 7 races in the regular season, which sounds like he can. So yeah, good for him. Yeah, I'm fine. I'm racing basically for points to get in, but I do want to try to get one in the win column before the season's over for sure.
Well, man, it was fun to talk to you, man. Best of luck next week as well, man.
All right, we have 8 winners in 8 races, so let's make it 9. Hopefully, I'll give you in victory lane.
Hey, let's go 10 for 10. 10 regular season races and 10 different winners.
I'm good with that. We got a lot of parity in this league for sure.
Yes, sir, man. We'll see you soon.
All right, thanks.
All right, there you have it. The first one of the night in the books. I want to thank everyone for coming out here tonight. Thank you to Bully Dog Coffee for coming on board with the channel as well. We'll get ready to go do a race number 2 momentarily. But tonight, it was a battle of fuel to the checkered flag at Talladega Motors Super Speedway with Hunter Waters dueling with his teammate, the 11 machine of Tyler right there. It was 0.010 at the start-finish line in favor of Hunter Waters. Thank you guys for coming out. We will see you next time here on the American Elite Series.
Bully Dog Coffee is craft roasted in small batches with passion and purpose. Visit bullydogcoffeecompany.com and fetch some for yourself today. Bully Dog Coffee. Bold flavors for bold hearts.